lied to me.
And I
don't believe this. I'm not leaving until you let us in.
This is still a wreck.
A mage requires more than study and practice to succeed. You must make every use of magic as natural as taking a breath. Only then will you be ready to experience the true essence of magicka. Dremora? Why do you ask? Have you encountered a Dremora? You must tell me all about it.
How can I meet your needs?
Oh.
Look at it this way. Gold you pay now is gold you can try to steal back later. Got to keep busy, right? Painless, eh? Now off you go.
I like
I have to commend the Nords. They certainly know how to throw a grand party. Almost makes me sorry that I'm stuck inside, catching up on Mages Guild paperwork. There's always paperwork. It never seems to end.
Shalador found you. Excellent. I've puzzled out the hints from that last book, and I'm afraid the news isn't good. Your next trial is in a particularly nasty part of the Shivering Isles, a place called the Chateau of the Ravenous Rodent. Not unless you've spent your life poring over obscure dated tomes. The chateau is in the darkest part of Dementia, the Shadowland of the Shivering Isles. I'm worried that... I'm fine, Adept. I'm just tired. It's become very draining to translate these tomes. Don't worry about me. I can open the portal to the Isles for you straight away, if you'll allow me.
Welcome back to the Isles, Adept. We must be wary. This part of Sheogorath's realm is twisted and corrupt. I'm not sure. I've never been to this part of the Shivering Isles. After the final tome, though, so I have to assume he has something truly perverse waiting in the wings. Certainly, yes, it is as I said. She has worked herself night and day. Sheogorath's dark intellect is focused through those tomes. They are like a stain on her mind. I think we have to... Wait, do you feel that?
Not so fast there, Shalador. Only invited guests in the chateau. We have standards.
Damn you, mad god!
Don't let the door hit you on the way out. And up you go! Just the two of us. Now we can talk in peace. Ah, my little mortal. I'm a man of many personalities, but I tell you what, they're all very fond of you. The game is a foot. Or a leg. In fact, all manner of severed limbs. But don't worry about that. I've brought you here because I've been watching you. You work too hard. You need a nice little vacation. Of course! This is my chateau. It's me family's estate. Gets handed down from me to myself and so on and so on. I think you'll love it here. Or hate it. Oh, one of the two, certainly. Up the road behind me is our guest quarters. But silly me! All 3 rooms are already occupied. Frankly, they've overstayed their welcome. One of them, though, just not fitting in. Could you do me a favor? Could you tell him to shove off? Catch? Such an untrusting soul. If there were a catch, I'd say it's the 2 of my guests are murderous cannibals. My advice? Don't let anyone eat you. If anyone tries to kill you, kill him right back. And remember, try to relax.
wary. Talk to these guests carefully before you try to throw anyone out.
I can hear you, Shally! Don't bother my guests!
You're the only one that thinks you're funny, mad god.
Is someone out there? I can hear you. No, not at all. There are things skittering around in here. Oh, don't evict me. As long as I ignore the noise, it's quite nice in here. You can't see the poetry of my soul from behind a door. You can't look into my eyes and know that my mind is my own. You can't see the intensity of my truth.
I can hear someone out there. Hello? Yes. Wait, no! Is the Master playing his games again? Wait, I mean, scenarios. I do enjoy his scenarios. They taste so yellow. Yes, yes! Evict me! Open the door right now! Or I'll peel off your face and wear it like a mask! I'll claw through this wood and tear out your succulent throat with my teeth!
Hello? Is someone there? I sent for room service hours ago. Yes, actually. It's very pleasant. Some odd things here and there, but overall... Look, are you room service or not? What? Well, no throwing me out. Throw me out and I'll have my advocate drag you before the Alinor courts. We'll strip you of every coin you've ever earned, and every coin your sons will ever earn.
I can hear someone out there. Yes. Wait, no! Is the Master playing his games again? Yes, yes! Evict me! Freedom! I'll add you to my wardrobe!
Hello? Yes, actually. It's very pleasant. Some odd things here and there, but overall... Look, what? Well, no throwing me out.
Fine then. My advocate will be contacting you about this. I'll show myself out. But I'm not taking that dreadful portal.
That's a perfectly good portal! I should know! I made it! It's been so long since we had guests. You would have loved my old Uncle Leo back in the day. Charming dinner conversation. When he wasn't bringing up old girlfriends. Literally regurgitating them. Nasty habit. Well, let's see. Now that you're settled in, you should tour the grounds. We have this lovely maze in the chateau. You simply must see it. Why do I need a reason for everything? Mortals, mortals, mortals! Always needing a reason to do things! For example, people like to think light chases away the shadows. I prefer to think that without a few lights, there'd be no shadows to enjoy! Oh, jolly good, you're getting it! I knew if we spent enough time together, you'd start to think like me. I have that effect on people. It's a bit too dark, actually. But why don't you light a few braziers as you go? Improve the ambience. Find what bumps in the night now.
You've faced darkness before, Adept. Remember your training.
No cheating, Salador! Don't ruin this for me!
Only 2 more to go. This trial is child's play.
I'm gonna bind you to haunt a little old lady in Wayrest! Does that sound fun, Shally? did you think? What was your favorite part? No, don't answer that. I can see by the look on your face how happy you are. Such confidence! Braggadocio! Gumption! I like that. The last place I'd like you to visit is our humble little manse just behind me. I want you to meet the family! So many fond memories. There was that one time with the scalpel. And all of our family dinners. Ha! And of course, you get to play with the family heirlooms. Aye, we have an old rhyme about it. 4 lights in a row, poke one to make it glow. No, that's wrong. Maybe it was 4 lights in a trough, poke one to turn it off. Well, something like that. Remember, vacations are about enjoying the little moments.
Poor souls. Sheogorath's family.
How do you keep getting back in here? I blame Caspian.
Apparently not everything is under your control.
Not yet, anyway. Looking at me. Isn't it beautiful? The most beautiful part of the chateau. You can see why I've held on to the place all these years. Now, just hold on there. Haven't you been wondering why it's called the Chateau of the Ravenous Rodent? Well, you should. And before I give you the last tome, before I reward you and Shally for all your hard work, you need to meet one more member of my family. Let me tell you the story of old Uncle Leo. Ah, a mortal after me own heart. Well, Uncle Leo was quite the ladies' man back in the day. He had a beauty in every town, from Windhelm to Stormhold. As the years went by and his looks began to fade, it got harder and harder to, you know. Right. Well, not getting the attention of the ladies the way he used to, it started to drive Leo a little bit batty. And that's when I stepped in. Can't have someone as well loved as Leo all lonely, right? So, I offered him a little deal. I gave him back his looks, his youth. All he had to do was promise never to bed a maiden more than once. Simple, really. And he took the deal with gusto. Then, a few years later, he meets Bjorn. Cheese for the smart schemer! Leo couldn't resist her. Thought he'd have an out on our deal if they got married. Nope. His flesh melted like wax on his wedding night. Became an atronach of my very own. Now, all his girlfriends are rats! Too much, I'm afraid. To be honest, it's become an embarrassment to the family. So, as the final act of a courteous guest, go kill Uncle Leo, will you? Give the old lug my love before you rip his skull open, will you? always sad to see a good man die. Leo's death just now. Hilarious! I should make you fight narwhals on the open ocean! I should make you run a gauntlet of angry Argonian concubines! What I want? What's yours? Yes, well, I'm sure you and Shalador will be very happy with your new book. Of course, Velast has been the one doing all the reading, right? Send her my best. And tell her to read real close on this last one. Give Velast my best.
You've returned. Do you have the book? You've done it. We have them all. Now I just need to closely study the books together as a set. And we should be able to find Shalador's island. Wish me luck, my friend. I'll need it this time round. Yes, Adept. I recovered quickly after you left. I'm just feeling a little weary. This business with the books you've been collecting, it's taken a lot out of me. These books are like word labyrinths. There are layers of meaning upon meaning, endless research avenues. He's laden these things with oblique references that only someone with my mastery of law would be able to understand. It's very tiring. Like I said, just a little weary. Don't worry, Adept. I'm up to the challenge. I'm one of only a handful of people in the whole of Tamriel that could have puzzled these out, in fact. We'll see it done.
Adept. Good to see you. I have great news for you, Adept. The Lost has finished final analysis of the tomes. We're ready to get my island back. She's preparing a ritual space at the Riften Guild Hall in the Rift. I'll see you there, Adept. We're so close. Of course, this is what we've worked for all this time. Putting up with the mocking and insults. Sheogorath's poor attempts at humor. We'll recover the Isle, and the Guild will have a safe haven from the war.
What are you looking at?
Welcome to...
I'm waiting for Idesa to finish a piece for my betrothed, but she needs to concentrate on her work. She's been a little too preoccupied with that dark elf novel, if you know what I mean.
I love visiting the Gorge. It's always so toasty here.
Forge is no place for games. If you're here to work, get to it. I've got a few things if you're short on supplies, but let's make this quick. The metal's going cold. Eona Stormcrag carries decent wares. She learned her craft from the best there is. Me. All of the traders and merchants will sell quality merchandise, although you do get what you pay. I sent you.
I prefer the Cold Moon Inn to the Sober Nord. It's much more rustic.
Maybe I'll see you later at the Sober Nord, hmm? I would have enjoyed tangling with the orcs at Malak's Maw. They're strong fighters.
Mad enough to fight iron.
Carry the 1, add 103, subtract 19. What? Ah, no, I lost my place.
Nothing, Steve. Things are...
I don't feel so.
Only we had a few foot cold wind blows. Just through our village, and we have nothing but the shirts on our backs to keep us warm. You've picked a poor time to visit Lower Yorkland. We don't have a grand quest to offer you. We are just cold and hurt and afraid for our lives. Well, the wolves came to Lower Yorkland after the giants attacked. They roam the streets and feast on our dead. Perhaps you could collect a few wolf pelts for me. I can turn them into blankets. At least those of us that survived can stay warm.
Greetings. What brings you to my pier in the middle of this disaster? What with the giant attack and all, I completely forgot about all that. Haven't you heard? Giants attack Lower Yorkland. Go speak to Araki in the town over there if you want more information. It's pickled fish. No one actually eats this stuff. It's more of a tradition than a food. I've even seen a starving Hrothgar refuse to eat these stinky fish. It might be good for keeping the wolves away, though.
If you're looking for my wife, Iraki, you can find her. Poor wife. The giant swung its club and shattered her leg. Oh, what am I going to do?
You're drowning yourself in meat, apparently.
Lower Yorkland is dying, stranger. We have nothing left to offer you. I suggest you find somewhere else to rest this night. Giants attacked our village. Many villagers died in Lower Yorkland because of these mindless savages. I gathered the few survivors I could find and fled to this fishing camp. I don't know. This is the first time the giants have ventured this close to the village, and the first time they've attacked us. My brother, Scorfield, is assembling a force of warriors to drive off the giants. You should talk to my brother.
Don't mind my cousin. She never could keep her opinions to herself.
Listen, cousin, Scorville's as crazy as an outhouse skiva. Something out there smells terrible. Whatever.
Do you want Iraki to hear you? If you seek sanctuary, you've come to the wrong place. This is my war council, and you have interrupted its proceedings. I see. Dear Iriki. Always trying to help her big brother. Well, while we formulate our plans to retake Lower Yorgrim, I suppose there is something you can do. Before we charge out to deal with the wolves and giants, we need someone to rescue any other villagers still trapped out there. If you could get the civilians out of the way, that would be one less thing for me and my warriors to worry about. Yes, and keep an eye out for my warrior, Burge. I sent him to retrieve supplies, but he hasn't returned. If you can also collect those supplies, it would improve our chances against the giants immensely. Rations, made from an old family recipe. An army fights best on a full stomach, or so they say. In truth, my warriors have a tradition. They always eat these specific rations before going into battle. I'm loath to break our routine. Meet us at the manor house to the south when you've completed these tasks. The armory there contains the weapons and armor we need to make our first strike against the giants. Good luck out there, stranger.
You should talk to our leader, Scorvild. He knows exactly what Lower Yorgrim needs right now.
Mind yourself, stranger. Many dangers roam Lower Yorgrim this day.
Safe out there? You don't have to tell me.
Who are you? What? Oh, thank you. I'll go to the fishing village. That's where Iriki always takes us during an emergency.
Who are you? Did Scorvild send you?
No, leave me alone. I didn't look in the sacks.
Please don't kill me. He sent you to get his precious meat after I failed to return, didn't he? I don't want anything else to do with Scorvild or his cult. Just leave me alone. You don't know? Scorvild has always been intense, but lately he's become obsessed with power. His militia treats him like he's some sort of god. I suggest you stay out of his way and leave Lower Jorgrim before it's too late. Scorvild organized the militia. He wants to offer his services to the Skald people. But something went wrong. He forced us to eat the disgusting rations he made. After that, the giants attacked Lower Jorgrim. I think Scorvild drew the giants to us. I don't know exactly. But I think it has something to do with the rations. I looked in one of the sacks. His rations? He makes them from giant meat. Scorvild discovered a ritual in a secret room beneath the manor house. He's become more and more belligerent ever since. You need to tell Iraki about this. Bring the giant meat to her as proof. She'll know what to do. Me? I'm heading to Windhelm.
Did you find Scorvild? Are you the one who rescued the villagers? We sometimes hear about attacks against lone travelers, but the giants mostly keep to themselves. I've never heard of them attacking a settlement before. Scorfield? Well, my brother is a respected leader in our community and a great supporter of the Skald King. He can be a little intense, though, and some people find that a bit disturbing. But he loves Lord Jorgrim and wants to set things right. These are troubled times for East March. What? How? Did you find Scorvild? Are you the one who rescued the villagers? What? How could my brother cause the giants to attack Lower Jorgrim? That makes no sense. What proof do you have? Oh no! Scorfield has gone insane! Please, you must stop him. If he goes ahead with this ritual, he'll only make matters. What happened? I heard a terrible commotion from below. Did he? Is my brother dead? I understand. I will mourn for my brother later. Right now, we still have to do something about the giants. I don't know where the closest giant burial ground is. But perhaps if we burn the remains, it will show them that we're sorry. That we want to be left in peace. Use the fire right outside. Then meet me at the fishing camp when the task is done. Did you do it? Did you burn the remains of the giants? And did it work? Are they going to leave us alone now? That's a small blessing. If I had known what Scorvild was doing, maybe I could have talked to him and stopped this. Anyway, thanks for your help. You kept a bad situation from turning even worse.
You're back! Were you able to kill any of those beasts? And did you bring us any of their pelts? Thank you. Some of Lower Yorgrim's refugees will sleep warmly tonight. Please, take this for your troubles.
Watch your step around here, stranger. Stupid Stormfists? Stupid Orcthane? What a mess they made! Fieldgore Orcthane and his Stormfists! Nothing but cowards and thieves, if you ask me. Soldiers are supposed to be honorable, noble. They slaughtered the Volyar family. They killed unarmed civilians. They killed my brother's wife. They wanted free mead. Can you believe it? Savages, the lot of them. My brother Hrothgar plans to get the meadery up and running again. If you want to lend a hand, talk to Hrothgar.
I've got to get the meadery open again. I made a promise. You picked a bad time to visit Volyar's meadery, friend. It used to make the sweetest mead you ever tasted, but that was before the Orcthane's thugs showed up demanding free mead. Their leader got angry and lost control. He killed the Volyar family. More than you know. They killed my wife, Inga. She was Old Man Volyar's daughter. I planned to reopen the meadery. My brothers came to help. We need to get rid of the Stonefists and gather the ingredients World needs to start fermenting mead again. I'm a farmer, not a fighter, and the place is still crawling with Fieldgore's thugs. Maybe you could get into the meadery and make sure it's safe. Once inside, grab the recipe book and some fragrant herbs and rare spices. We'll follow behind you.
Welcome to Volyar's meadery. Please excuse the mess. Sorry. We had some trouble, and there hasn't been enough mead to fill the order. I'll get it on a cart as soon as possible. Here, take this bottle. It's my way of apologizing for the delay. You'll need to ask Hrothgar about that. I just filled the orders. He's right outside if you haven't spoken to him already.
I'm ready to start making. I'm ready to start. I will be, when we can get back in the meadery. It's important to Hrothgar that we get this place back in business as soon as we can. I don't want to let him down. I apprenticed to a brewer when I was young. How different can it be from brewing ale? The Volyar recipe books are extensive. I can just follow them. I do plan to add my own flair to the process, however.
We followed you, and Hrothgar dealt with the remaining Stonefists before heading back out. The meadery is completely secure now. Rorold is already at work downstairs. We want to start filling orders as quickly as we can. Thank you. This has been difficult, but I'm grateful. Rorold muttered something about honey and giants. If you're up to it, I'm sure he could use your help to get his first batch of mead started. As soon as we're up and running, you can have all the mead you can drink. Oh, by the way, have you met my twin brother Iroldar yet? Iraldar's outside somewhere. He hates losing, and I know he wants a crack at the orc bastard that killed my Inga. If you see Iraldor, make sure he isn't in over his head. Fen should be along shortly. I just wish I knew where Bjorld was.
The bees are too agitated. They must be calmed to produce the most flavorful honey. The Stonefist ruffians chased a giant across the road, right into my beehives. It's scaring the bees, and frightened bees make bitter honey. You need to get rid of that giant. Wait, it's coming. Another one of my brilliant ideas. There! And that is why Hrothgar made me the master mead maker. Use the bees against the giant. Just kick a beehive. The bees? Well, it was just an idea. And a rather good one, too. Oh, I know. Let me splash you with this. It smells like smoke and ashes. The bees hate it. Now you shouldn't have any bee problems.
Oh, blast it! If I hadn't taken a dagger in the ribs, I'd deal with these damn Stormfists myself. I'm the tough one. I've taken down some of the Stormfist soldiers, but their leader, Kazok, still lives. He's the one that killed poor Inga. As long as he's alive, these bastards won't leave. Someone needs to plant Kazok's head on a pike. Kazok's camp is up the path behind the barn. Take out more of his troops along the way, and that ought to make Kazok angry enough to appear and face you. And when he shows up, kill him. Then we can stick his head on one of these pikes. An orc head on a pike will be great for business. It shows that this meadery is safe, and that the snow peaks are as tough as nails.
so are the bees. The success of the meadery depends on their honey. It has to be perfect. And you brought me its toll. I was only joking about that, but thank you. I started organizing things here. I don't suppose you ran into my brother Briorel, did you? He looks like me, but he's not as smart. I sent Briorel to get a barrel of apple blossom honey from the barn. He probably got lost, but I need that honey to make more mead. Could you get the honey? And if you... What do you think mead is?
Go away, honey. So yummy. What? Can't a guy have a little peace and quiet for a while? Brigands, overbearing brothers, too much honey. I need more sleep. Oh. There. Oh, all right. I'll get back to work.
I have lots of ideas for new flavors of mead. I just need to find more suppliers of spices and herbs. Wonderful. I'm sure it will make a delightful mead. And another batch is ready. I would be honored if you'd be the first to taste it. Oh, a touch of this, a bit of that. Just take a good long swallow. See if you can taste the subtle notes of Alakia's spice, wildflower honey, and late summer herbs. Go on.
look who's finally up and about. You really can't hold your mead. Rorold's latest batch must have been pretty potent. The Volya name has always stood for fine mead. In memory of my wife, we plan to continue that tradition. Thanks for your help.
can't wait to tell Hrothgar that this Kazok bastard is dead. Nothing yet, but it needs to get stuck on one of these pikes. That's where it belongs. You should do the honors. It's only fair since you defeated him and all. That should put the fear of Shore and the rest of those Stormfist lackeys. Ha! That is a thing of beauty. Kazok's head never looked better. It might be ugly, but nothing says security like an orc's head on a pike. Hrothgar will be pleased that that we took care of Kazok. It's small comfort for the loss of his wife, but he'll appreciate anything that helps the meadery. Now we can put this meadery back together again. Thanks.
You need a drink.
Welcome back, my most excellent, and just in time, too. We must welcome most important foreign dignitaries to Windhelm. Here, sit. I am ready to receive ambassadors in style. Ladies can't resist cultural garb. Get dressed. Meet me by the boats. Excellent. Oh, you are here. And you are all fancy. Oh, all cultural and everything. What? No, of course not. Well, maybe a little. The meat you brought looked so good. It took a teeny swig to calm my nerves. I can't help it if the bottle was so small. Being master of ceremonies is hard work. I bet King Yoren drinks plenty. Don't be silly. Here come the dignitaries. Welcome to bustling city of Windhelm for King Yoren's amazing corn and liquor celebration. We greet the ambassadors of the glorious Dark Elf and Argonian nations with stinky arms and open fish. Let's Riggers be the first to welcome. One moment, please. Let me just check my notes. Ambassador Flies of Steel and Ambassador Normal. Ha!
How amusing. King Yoren sent his court jester to receive us. Bravo! Bravo, I say.
An acquired taste, I suppose.
I've never truly learned to understand the dry skins. Perhaps we should head to the inn.
Yes. Cracking suggestion. Perhaps they'll have something other than that. What is that awful?
That fits amazingly well. Oh, I think. Nonsense! You worry too much, my friend. This is going to be the best corn and liquor ever. Please take this. It's a gift for all your hard work. Rigert insists.
It was a troubling time, but now we restore